Bad day to be a beer today. Fucking lovely out here. Except for the fact we've been waiting for my mate. Man, he's taking so long. Oh. What's this? Fucking finally.
Howdy, howdy.
How you going? What's crack-a-lackin', mate?
I'm getting engine crane.
Oh, yeah? What are we doing with the engine crane?
Full engine now.
Fucking you! So, boys. Anyway, there we go. Drinking piss. Stars. Me. Just picked up an engine crane to get this engine out today. Fucking should be pretty good. Pretty much got most of the bolts out already. So, there's not too much left to do to get it out. So it should be a pretty easy process. That's what we're hoping anyway. And, I mean, you would have saw in the last video that we got all the wires out, all the engine mounts are loose and stuff. Pretty much just a gearbox, and then it should just slide out, really. Charles is supposed to get an engine for it on the weekend, but, you know, the wreckers dogged him, so he's going to get it next weekend, hopefully. And then, yeah, the next video after this one will be hopefully putting an engine back in. Hopefully. But stay tuned and you'll find out. So, your car you talked about.
This is my lab.
Boy.
This is part 2 of removing engine out of Pulsar. Today we're actually going to lift it out. We've got an engine crane over there. So we're going to start getting into it. First of all, we're going to take off this bonnet, finish taking the engine mounts completely off, and then we're going to yank it. Enjoy. The easiest way to remove a bonnet. 2-person job. You could do it one person, but you end up risking scratching the paint. I don't want to fuck around with this whole beauty. So, power tools easiest. Due to the fact, alright, I've got the wrong socket, I'll be back. Alright, power tool is easiest because then you can just go me me me. So we're gonna undo the 4 bolts to hold the bonnet in. Got the wire, the washer jets unplugged. So Jesus Christ! Yeah, forgot to hold it. Yeah, geez. Alright, your turn. Oh no! See, bonnet off. Chuck it on the trailer door.
It's the piss, mate.
And that's how you remove a bonnet.
Oh, I'm very sorry, viewers. Do you want a beer? There you go. Enjoy.
Also, lucky for us, the gearbox is actually held by itself. So it's got a mount there and a mount over here that holds the box in. So we don't have to put a jack under it or something, but you got to make sure that the gearbox, when you take the engine out, isn't going to go back into the ground. So, yes, lucky.
Obviously, your bell housing is this one because it connects to your gearbox. So that's where it. So this is your engine here. Get the camera up. This is your engine here. And this is your bell housing. Your bell housing actually connects your gearbox to your engine. Your bell housing sometimes also holds the starter motor, which this is your starter motor here. Connect to here. In here you have your flywheel, starter.
Sorry.
When you push the key, the starter engages and pushes a little rod with a gear on it onto the flywheel, which has a big gear that goes all the way around, and the starter motor will start that, which starts the engine pretty much. Yes. Information. Alright, well, he's running off. I mean, you're probably all wondering why. Why would your engine swap something like this, you know? It's actually very clean, kind of on the outside. You know, it's a nice old car. Why don't you keep the stock engine in it? Well, you know, main thing's power, baby. Swap for power.
More power, baby.
More power, baby. And also the power side of things. You put a turbo on this, yeah, cool, more power, but it's a 1000cc engine. Doesn't have.
No, it's 1500.
That's 1500. 1500. The power's just not there as it is.
You know, if you put a turbo on this, you probably get yourself up to like 90 horsepower. Whereas just engine swapping it alone is 110 horsepower. So
you see our logic there, and then you put a turbo on that 110, you're pushing like 150, 160.
And then you do it right, you can get 200 easy.
Alright guys, so we're pretty much nearly up to lifting the engine out. We've got everything off the gearbox to the engine that we hope. So the engine just pulls away from the gearbox. I'm just trying to figure out a spot where to put the chain at the moment. Just connect it back to the engine. Already got the chain connected on the front here. Just put it in there. Figure out. Taking that front engine mount out. The only thing we're worried about is the brake reservoir. Because you know you got the alternator right here, and you got to come this way, but we don't know how far we could come this way to bring it out there. So we'll see about that when it comes to it. But other than that, we're getting it ready to pull out, really. So. Needs to lift more like this side, I think. Try and get it like out this way and then up. It's close.
Yeah, well, it's just, I'm pretty sure it's just that CV.
Started to get through it.
Mate, not gonna make it with the alternator in there. Good thing I don't do bolts up when I do the head on it.
Yeah.
Whereabouts should you cut it?
On the bottom, right underneath. Yeah, it's fucking stuck somewhere down there. Honestly, you could probably just jack it up and it'll just bend it.
Keep wiggling like that. Alright, Jesus Christ, calm down. What's it doing?
Not much.
Fucking sick of it.
Probably, yeah, probably. Kind of like that. Definitely bend that fucking thing, so there you go.
You want to jack that box up again?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say you're meant to take the box out with these.
Probably.
Because, yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Fucking do it.
Time is money, and we're mechanics on a budget. We ain't got time to be messing around doing it properly.
That's it. Fuck yeah, baby. Yeah, equally. Just that mount on the bottom.
Alright. Alrighty, got the bloody engine out. Did do it a bit dodgy. Pretty sure you meant to take the gearbox out with it. Otherwise you do shit like that and scrape it up against that, but it's all good. She's out. We did have to cut that because we didn't want to take the CV out. That's alright. It's a bit fingered. Yeah, there it is. Nice.
Well, that's a sight to see. Engine out of the car. Engine's now in the garage, just hanging there. We're going to put a tyre under it and then just rest on the tyre. Still on the engine stand. So we can access it later. For now, we're just going to put everything back into the engine bay just so it's safe. Probably put the bonnet back on, just so it's all good, all nice. And then push it back where it was, back down there. And that's really a day done. We've got to wait till next weekend to get the new engine. And then the next video will be getting this engine bay ready for a brand new engine.
A little baby engine out, slightly big engine going.
Double the horsepower.
Might go fast.
Anyway, that's I think that's going to be the video for today. Yeah, if you got any questions on this engine, now that's out, we might do a pull down on it, a little strip. Who knows? We don't even know what we're going to do with this engine yet.
Very good.
What was that?
Put a propeller on the back of it, put in a little tinny man.
There we go. If you want to see that happen, that might be the next project. So, yeah, stay tuned and we'll tell you what's going to happen with it. Good?
Yeah. CVs are going to love life.
Don't need that box on yours. Oh, you can't even see. No, other way.
What? What way?
That way. Yeah, that way. Oh, that's out. Alright. Yeah, now straight.
That'll do it.
That way. Yep.
Yeah, anyway, that's the end of that episode. It's going to sit here for another week until we get the other engine next Saturday. Hopefully get it. I'm pretty sure they open at 7 AM, so I'm going to be right then and there, chucking the back of the fucking car, bring it back here and start getting into it. So the next video probably split in 2 parts because we're trying to get it done in 2 days. So it could be split into 2 parts, split into 3 parts, depending, you know, if we even get it all done next weekend. But we'll try to get it done. Yeah.
At least try and get it running.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, as I said in the previous video, I got a custom make mounts. I've got to mount the ECU and everything, run all the wiring and all that shit. But yeah, should be fun. Trying to get it. We might end up taking that box out actually, because it's going to be a mongrel to get that new engine in, seeing as it's bigger and that one barely came out in there. So yeah,
It's very true.
very true.
Oh well. Guess you'll catch up on that on the next video. So stay tuned. If you're watching this, I mean, at least give us a like. You know? Give us a comment. Give us a subscribe. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Turn on the notifications. You want to fucking
Turn on notifications. Yeah.
See this thing fucking get going.
See that. And as always, you know, if you got questions or how to get it out or anything to do with how to get it out or put the new engine back in once we do the next video, give us a comment. You know. We're pretty much on there like every 2 or 3 days, so we'll respond to it as quick as we can. But for now,
yeah,
this is Moab.
See you next time.
Stay tuned and keep drinking piss.